My husband turned out to be our adopted daughter's biological father. So, I 34F have been married to my husband, Jake 36M, for 10 years now. We decided a couple of years ago that we wanted to adopt a child, and finally, after a long process, we welcomed our beautiful daughter Lily 4F into our home. Everything was going great until recently. We decided to dig a bit more into Lily's background out of curiosity and to have some information for her when she's older. We contacted the adoption agency to see if we could get any more details about her biological parents. Long story short, after some digging and DNA tests, we found out that Jake is actually Lily's biological father. We were both in shock. Apparently, before we got together, Jake had a brief relationship that ended before he knew the girl was pregnant. She never told him and gave Lily up for adoption right after birth. Here's how it all went down. We got a call from the adoption agency saying they had some additional information about Lily's birth parents. We thought it would be just some medical history or maybe a name, but they suggested we do a DNA test to confirm something. They wouldn't tell us what, which was nerve-wracking. So, we did the tests and waited anxiously. When the results came back, the agency arranged a meeting with us. I remember sitting in that sterile office, my heart pounding as the social worker explained that there had been a mix-up and that Jake was, in fact, Lily's biological father. I looked over at Jake and saw the color drain from his face. It felt like the room was spinning. Jake is devastated that he missed out on the first few years of Lily's life, but at the same time, we're relieved that she's with us now. He's been trying to wrap his head around how this happened. He had a brief relationship in his early 20s, and they lost contact shortly after. He had no idea she was pregnant. The mother must have gone through the pregnancy alone and decided to give the baby up for adoption. I'm trying to support him while also dealing with my own mixed emotions. Part of me is happy that Lily is biologically connected to our family, but another part of me is grappling with the sheer coincidence and how to explain this to her when she's older. We've started talking about how we're going to handle this moving forward. We know we need to tell Lily at some point, but we're not sure when or how. She's only 4, and right now, all she knows is that we're her mommy and daddy. We've also been discussing how to approach this with our families. We're not sure how they'll react or if they'll treat Lily any differently once they know. I keep thinking about fate and how strange life can be. Out of all the children we could have adopted, we ended up with Jake's biological daughter. It's almost too surreal to believe. I'm trying to see it as a blessing, that maybe this was meant to be, but it's still a lot to process. Has anyone ever been in a similar situation? How did you handle it? Any advice on how to move forward from here would be greatly appreciated. Update 1. Hey everyone. I wanted to give an update since my last post about discovering my husband, Jake, is our adopted daughter Lily's biological father. First off, thank you to everyone who offered advice and shared similar stories. It's comforting to know we're not alone in this crazy situation. We've decided to seek counseling to help us navigate this. Both Jake and I have been struggling with a mix of emotions. Jake is working through feelings of guilt and loss for not being there during Lily's early years, while I'm trying to process the sheer coincidence and what it means for our family dynamic. We've also started slowly telling our close family members. So far, they've been supportive, though understandably shocked. We plan to tell Lily when she's a bit older and can understand the situation better. For now, we're focusing on creating a stable, loving environment for her. One of the more unexpected outcomes is how much closer this has brought Jake and Lily. Knowing she's his biological daughter seems to have deepened their bond even more. Watching them together, I can see how much this means to Jake, and it warms my heart despite the chaos. We're taking things one day at a time, but I'm hopeful that with time, we'll all adjust to this new reality. Thanks again for the support and advice. It's been invaluable during this difficult time. Update 2. Hey everyone. I wanted to provide another update on our situation. Since my last post, a lot has happened. The counseling sessions have been incredibly helpful. Jake and I are learning how to communicate better about our feelings and how to support each other through this. It's been a tough journey, but we're making progress. We decided to reach out to Lily's biological mother. We felt it was important to understand her side of the story and see if she wanted any contact with Lily. To our surprise, she was open to talking with us. It was an emotional conversation. She explained that she never told Jake about the pregnancy because their relationship ended abruptly, and she was scared and unsure of what to do. She thought giving Lily up for adoption was the best decision for her future. She's grateful that Lily ended up in a loving home and was shocked to learn about the connection to Jake. We're still figuring out what role, if any, she will play in Lily's life. For now, we're taking things slowly and seeing how it goes. We also had a big family meeting where we explained the situation to our extended family. There were a lot of tears, hugs, and questions, but overall, everyone has been supportive. They reassured us that Lily is loved no matter what, and that's all that matters. As for Lily, she's still too young to understand everything, but we're preparing ourselves for the day when she starts asking questions. We want to be as honest and gentle as possible with her. Jake has been spending a lot of time with Lily, strengthening their bond even further. Watching them together fills me with so much love and hope for the future. We're learning that family isn't just about biology. It's about the love and connections we build. Thank you all for your continued support and advice. It's been a roller coaster, but knowing we're not alone makes it a bit easier to handle. I'll keep you updated as we navigate this new chapter in our lives. Final update. Hey everyone. Just wanted to give a final update on our situation. Counseling has been a game changer for us. Jake and I are in a much better place emotionally and as a couple. We've also established a cautious but positive relationship with Lily's biological mother. It's still early days, but we're hopeful it will benefit Lily in the long run. Our family has been incredibly supportive, which has been a huge relief. We're preparing for the day when Lily will have questions, and we're committed to being honest and gentle with her. Jake and Lily's bond is stronger than ever, and it's heartwarming to see them together. This whole experience has shown us that family is about love and connection more than anything else. Thank you all for your support and advice. It's been a wild journey, but we're optimistic about the future. Like and subscribe for more stories.